Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 19 of my Starting From Scratch series. To kick it off, we come up against this Belgian squad here, which is, Belgian squads are really becoming quite popular within FIFA Ultimate Team, and I say that just as my keeper lets in an absolutely noob goal, really. I mean, one of the biggest tasks of a keeper is to guard your near post. That's your main job, and to not concede at the near post. But unfortunately, my keeper decided that today he wasn't going to do his job, and he let him score at the near post. But to be fair to the person who shot it, it was a very nice shot. And here, what a noob error. That's just an error you make when you're new to FIFA and you're spamming the A button to pass the intros. But unfortunately, I was just being newbie, and I gave it away, and he took advantage of that and scored. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm seeing a lot of Belgian squads recently. I mean, you have Inform Hazard, you have Inform Marilas, something along those lines. I'm not too sure exactly how to say it, but take a look at Denisov there. Goes big with the long shot to bring me the win and go 1 goal up. Anyways, here I decided I needed a new center attacking mid. I was originally going to put Honda at center defensive mid along with Roberto Carlos, but unfortunately there weren't many in that position for a decent price. And I was just I just needed to deepen the squad. Some really good silver right backs, to be honest with you guys. Really nice silver right backs in the Russian league. A lot of pace on him. But look at that black guy. Like, he is, serious black. He makes JJ look like, a sheet of A4. To those wondering, JJ is KSI. But I mean, wow. So I went with the whitest guy possible, just because he was cheap. I'm not too sure why. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, I was just depthening the squad. I had a couple injuries and a couple people needing fitness. So I mean, I went looking for what the fitness cards were like. Even the bronze ones were about a grand 1,200 for fitness cards for the entire squad. I mean, they're really expensive, and they're just not worth it, to be perfectly honest with you. I could easily go and buy myself a alright gold player to fill in the spot just for one game to get the player back up to his 99 fitness, and there he scores a Sam 5000 rebound. I haven't come up against Anelka much, to be perfectly honest with you, recently. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's because he's moved away from the Premier League. He's now plays for Shanghai. He's actually the player manager for Shanghai. So I mean, how things change. I mean, really, he was a Chelsea striker at one point. Now he's a player manager for Shanghai, which is quite interesting, to be honest with you. But so I have to admit, guys, I am disappointed with Doumbia in this game. I mentioned it before in videos previously. I've been told it's because his balance isn't good, and to those wondering why balance would make that much of a difference. So when a player takes a shot, it's his balance which allows him to, to have an absolute cracking shot or not. And despite Doumbia playing well in that game, I have noticed that, he just doesn't, fit the job for me. So I am definitely going to be looking for a replacement for him soon. And I believe this is just this clip here. I do go and get myself a replacement for him, and I decided to go with Oberfemi Martins. I look to have Etu and Oberfemi Martins as my two strikers, because let me tell you guys, Oberfemi Martins is an absolute animal. A lot of you guys did leave a comment in my first Russian Mafia video, and I should have really listened to you guys. I apologize for not doing so. You guys said that he was an absolute beast, and you guys were absolutely right. He is a complete tank in this game. His pace, he actually feels quick. Sometimes you get players, for example, like Doumbia in this game, he just doesn't feel quick for me. I'm not too sure why. But I know, Oberfemi Martins, he feels fast. His acceleration is up there. And so I'll definitely be having him. And I look to have Etu, however you'd like to say it. Him and Martins up front, both 90 plus pace and both supposed to be beasts. So nevertheless, I came up against this side here. He had Balotelli and Kenwyne Jones. Kenwyne Jones is making a lot more appearances in FIFA, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people have realized that crossing and heading is a very powerful way to get goals, and so let me know, do any of you guys take up on that tactic, or do you prefer just to play passing football? It's up to you, but I mean, there's an example of why that penalty is slightly overpowered, I suppose you could say. You just knock it above the keeper's the keeper's head, and you know, it's going to go in because no one takes into account that it could you hold up in case it goes over your keeper's head. And so, I mean, I do enjoy my players getting debut goals, and there Obafemi Martins, the beast, manages to put one in the back of the net, and it was a pretty nice chip, to be honest with you. So you can expect to see a lot more goals with Obafemi Martins, as he will now take a first team spot in the team. And Doumbia, unfortunately, big man, you're just going to have to wait it out, and you might even become 4th place when I bring Eto'o into the team, because Wellington, he's a quality player, but I do feel as though from what everyone's been saying, Eto'o is just an absolute monster in this game, so I really do look forward to being able to buy him. But at the moment, I'm going to have to really step up my trading game if I want to get Eto'o, because he goes for about 18k, and I'm currently, you know, about 8k, maybe 10k, depending on if I sell any players. But there I kind of go a little bit sweaty. But Carlos Eduardo, who is turning into an absolute monstrous player, and I really do enjoy using him. He's got them 5-star skills and just an absolute joy to use. And this guy, like, what are you doing? I honestly don't think he meant to do that either. He was getting frustrated. Obviously, you can see he brought his keeper out there, but Honda also picking up a debut goal. So, you know, he was getting frustrated, but he didn't seem to look to score any more own goals. I find if a player decides, right, okay, I'm just going to score an own goal here, he tends to put in like 3 or 4. But, yeah, so he only decided to do 1, so I genuinely think that was his mistake. But, yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.